Good morning, everybody. You are looking at the site here at the JB Red Owen Sports Complex, Easley, South Carolina. Hawai'i taking on the team from Macon, Georgia. It's the West against the Southeast to begin day number 3 here at the Senior League World Series. That ball just fouled away as Titan Takahashi is digging in against the starting pitcher Aaron Vaughn of the Southeast. Drew Felios here alongside Bobby Miranda. Coach, so excited to have you with us once again, and should be an outstanding matchup we're watching here to start day number 3 in Easley.
An absolute honor to be here in Easley, South Carolina. It's been an exciting World Series so far, Drew. We just got to keep this weather away. Yesterday was a mess. Today we're going to have 4 games. Get after it. Actually 5 games today. We're working this game in the morning, and then we'll come back tonight for 2 more games.
And as you said, hopefully Mother Nature a little more kind to us here on day 3. Able to get 2 games in yesterday, and 2-2 count here. Good at bat as Takahashi is fighting it off, and now 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Excited for this matchup. Hawai'i versus Georgia. Beautiful facility here. JB Owen Sports Complex, Greg Powell Field.
Good contact this time. Chase Hickman in place. The second baseman over to Alden Hammond, and there's 2 away.
Number 15.
Remember now, this is Hawaii's first game of the tournament. And here we are on day 3, and they're playing their first game because of weather yesterday.
So it's Riley Omine hitting in the 3-hole. And another one hit right at the second baseman, Hickman. He is game for it, and a 1-2-3 inning. So a good start for Southeast as they come up right after this. Underway from Easley. So excited you're with us. Day of competition. There's the bracket right there. This Georgia team solid from top to bottom. Hawai'i, though, always a force in this tournament. Delaware, South Carolina coming up a little bit later on here today. We are thrilled you have decided to make us part of your day. Drew Felios here alongside Bobby Miranda, and the Southeast will come up to bat here. And it's Hayden Bell leading things off, the left fielder. And he'll swing and miss. Good contact made here. This ball's going to drift just foul, though. If he straightens that out, that is going to be a problem. 320 down the lines in left field and right field, respectively. Seen a couple home runs so far in this tournament. Team from Venezuela certainly packs a punch, representing Latin America. And we saw Kaysen Mann go deep for this Southeast team also on day number 1. Here's a big hook. And this one is just high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Kaysen Mann on day 1 off the light tower. Light tower power. An absolute bomb out of here. 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs in game 1.
That's pretty good stuff from Justin Kamana, the starting pitcher for the West. Got a nice, sneaky fastball we just saw right there.
Yes, he does. He has a good 3-pitch mix, changeup, curveball, and fastball. That off-speed mix makes that fastball jump on the right-hand hitters especially. Coaches talk about his excellent control, really competes on the mound, the #1 pitcher for Hawai'i.
So a strikeout to start. That brings up Xavion Chaney. He'll take a strike.
There's a lot of command with that breaking ball, likes to spin it.
Zay Chaney, just 14 years old, one of the younger players on this Southeast team. Tons of talent, though, as he puts it in play. And Yamatsuka at shortstop. This throw goes into the dugout. And the Southeast going to have their first base runner.
Chaney getting down the line, running hard. Put some pressure on the defense right there. And the door is open for Georgia.
This Georgia team has so many guys that can flat out run, too. They really put pressure on defenses.
Yeah, very athletic club. Saw that the other day in a 9-0 shutout over Central, team from Illinois.
So now it's Caden Harvey's turn. Harvey a little late getting around this one, going to be foul and drifting out of play.
Caden Harvey was not here for game one, just arrived in town. Saw him last year at the Junior Little League World Series in Taylor, Michigan, near Detroit, and he was outstanding, helping lead his team to the championship against Chinese Taipei.
Check the runner at first. That's a scary thought. So Georgia did not even have their full team intact.
Correct.
Whenever they just ran away with it against the Central 9-0 in that first round.
And their 3-hole hitter.
Check that runner once more. West feels like they're pretty solid behind the plate with Graydon Duke. In case Southeast wants to send their runners. There's Harvey, 6'1", good size for him, and a big swing and miss.
On a breaking ball. You see Harvey last year, we talked about that Junior Little League World Series. Those are 13 and 14-year-olds now up in the 15-year-old division here in the Senior World Series.
No balls, 2 strikes. Harvey stays alive.
One thing you're going to find today with this baseball game, Hawaii's going to have to do a nice job with controlling the running game. Georgia loves to steal bags. They are perfect so far in this series. They will take the base whenever they can, second and third.
Now the 0-2 to Harvey. Big swing and miss. That's a good piece of pitching right there by Justin Kamana, and there's 2 away.
Kamana went soft several times in that count. Very soft pitch right there, and Harvey comes up early and does not make contact.
So that brings up Kaysen Mann. He was unstoppable on Saturday. Had a big home run. This one's low, and runner advances to second base.
There's that running game we talked about.
Yeah, we were in awe of the power of this guy at the plate, Kaysen Mann, on Saturday morning. Lifted one deep over that left field fence in his first at bat.
Yeah, 3/4 of the way up the light tower in left field.
Little hesitant this time, and that catches the end of the plate for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strikes. Runner in scoring position here for Macon, Georgia. Big swing and just got a piece of it.
That's some
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Serious bat speed right there, Drew. There's where he hit the baseball in game 1, about 3/4 of the way up that light tower on the left side of your screen. That is an absolute bomb.
Justin Kamana being very careful with his pitches here. 13th pitch coming up right here. Lifted softly. Yamatsuka, the shortstop, under it. The West is able to get out of the inning. Georgia strands 1, as we know in this tournament. The West, meanwhile, coming out for the first time here in Easley. And we're so excited you are here. That was a long day yesterday. Drew Felios alongside
Had some
Bobby
delays.
Miranda. Oh my goodness, yes. So hoping for better weather here today. And how impressive was this Georgia team 2 days ago?
Well, 9-0 shutout. Woodard, the left-hander, came right out of the gate with an outstanding shutout to get them going. And then Kaysen Mann, are you kidding me? Light tower power, 2 for 3, absolute bomb out of here. Watch it right here with that bat speed, kept it fair. Great move to the baseball. Watch it ricochet off the light tower and come down over the fence. Impressive 3 RBI performance in a 9-0 rout of Central.
So that game kind of set the table for the rest of this tournament, as this one's going to be popped up. The Southeast defense outstanding, haven't gotten the shutout in their first day. Chase Hickman, the second baseman, busy here to start defensively.
Yeah, he's had 3 plays already in this game.
Now batting number 12, Boston Schwager.
So Boston Schwager, now the hitter for the West. And Boston, kind of a utility guy for this team. Going to be talking about a lot of superlatives throughout the day in this entire tournament. Boston voted for the best hair on the West team.
We like flow.
He's got some pop too in his bat. The West with a first base hit.
It's a really nice job to stay inside the baseball. Just serve it into left field. It's a really good approach for a left-handed hitter right here. Watch this move to the baseball. Chest stays on it. Just drops it into left center.
So now it's Maddox Owase's turn. DH, and he'll be struck on the back. So Hawai'i's going to have a couple base runners here with just 1 out.
Gladly taking his 90 right there. First and second with 1 out. And they all count. Same as a hit. Can't defend it. Just rolled right into it. It's actually the right technique to do.
Now batting number 17, Graydon Duke.
So now Graydon Duke's turn. Hawai'i's got something cooking here. Graydon Duke, power guy, bottom of the order. And he'll watch one on the outside corner for a strike. Bit of a wide zone here to start this game. I think that is an advantage to the pitchers here early on.
Well, Aaron Vaughn's been throwing a lot of strikes except for that HBP. He's been almost at an 80% clip.
This one is going to be hit and dropped right center field. Try and come home with it, and it's going to be the first run. Oh, maybe a mistake right there, as the ball was thrown pretty well from the outfield and it was cut off instead of let go, where there could have been a play at the plate.
Yeah, I'm not sure we cut that ball off. There's a chance for an out right there at the plate. That throw was right on target. Might have had to hop a couple times, but I think it rolls in there and we have a banger potentially at the plate. Nice job of hitting the ball right center. This throw was actually cut off by the first baseman for some reason. 1-0 Hawaii.
So that's the first run that the Southeast has given up so far in this tournament.
And both of these hits have been to the backside gap, so left center and right center. Left-handed hitter and a right-handed hitter, and now we have a potential bunt.
Throw it down to third. The tag is there. He's safe. So Caden Harvey was playing a little bit off the bag there. Had to kind of scramble back to his position, and the tag just didn't get there in time.
And this is called the shade. It's the fake bunt steal. Pull the bat back toward the catcher. Just kind of surprises the Georgia squad. And Kaysen Mann needed to be on that bag, to your point, and he'll have a tag. It's going to be a replay. But if he's on the bag, he's out. It's a good throw. He just had to reach back with his glove. And we'll get a look at it here in a sec. Definitely had to reach back too far to make that tag. That's why it made it a closer play. See, he's not on the bag.
See third base umpire Stanley Martina.
He's right on it.
Right on top of it. So
is a manager's challenge.
Just a matter of, did that right arm get around the tag?
I think he saw it well. He's looking right at it. Let's take a look on this angle. I'll bet you that hand gets in there before the glove. And it's going to have to be definitive because the call on the field was safe. From those two looks, I don't see anything that could turn this over. How about you, Drew?
Well, certainly you see the reaction from the dugout for Hawai'i. They think he's safe.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness. Hawai'i coming right out of the gates with a shade, which is a fake bunt, pull the bat back, double steal. Like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, really.
I think this is going to be a no. The play will stand.
So call on the field is safe, and it is going to stay that way. Just not enough visual evidence to overturn. Our umpires.
And Hawai'i is in business here. 1 out, second and third early in this game. Chance for a big inning. A lineup adjustment.
Tai Takahashi, 40-year-old manager here for the West, making some adjustments perhaps in the lineup here early on. And we're going to have a pinch runner here for Hawai'i. So this Hawai'i team with lots of moving parts.
Number 8, Logan.
And we're going to get Logan Callion involved in the game. That's a bold move here. Graydon Duke trotting to the dugout.
Well, they're trying to get that big inning. That's 3 runs or more right off the bat. And more speed at second base could possibly enable that.
Good contact and right in position right there. Caden Harvey nearly had the double play.
That's a great job of base running, of going back on line drive. You see a lot of runners, they freeze on line drive or they take off. These guys were going back on line drive immediately, getting back to the bag so they could not be doubled up, and then you live for another at bat. RBI's potential. Nice job at second going back, and nice job at third going back. See, a lot of times they teach freeze on line drive. That's actually wrong. Freeze on line drive, you're going to be doubled up, especially at the higher levels. Go back on line drive if it's head high or lower, and then go station to station in advance.
So 1-1 to Kaisen Kitagawa. 9-hole hitter here for Hawai'i. Smallest player on the team, but biggest heart.
Dream job firefighter. I like it. This team is fundamentally sound. So far in this game, very impressive. They're not even 2 innings.
Ooh, and nearly a catch made there. 3 players in the same spot. That could have been really dangerous there for Southeast.
Yeah, great effort down the line in foul territory. A lot of great athletes running after that. Better job with the off-speed pitches, that mix coming at them. Their approach has to be through the middle to the backside. Coming off some off-speed pitches in the early inning so far.
Cam McDonald, the ultimate team guy. For the Southeast, he takes a strike 2-2. had a walk-off 3-run home run at the state tournament. So he has got some power. Not a really big guy, but he has certainly got some big-time bat speed. This ball just foul. Do you feel like early on the strike zone is a little bit opened up here to start the day?
No question about it. It looks like it's the buffers are open, which is on the black, a little bit off the black. I like it. I think the strike zone needs to be where it hits the edges. You look at ABS in the big leagues, that's opened up the strike zone a little bit for me. A lot of people thought it was going to help the hitters close the strike zone down. It's opened the strike zone up. The top of the zone is being called more. The edges are being called more. And I think that makes the game move. It's a much better game for fans.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Justin Kamana, the pitcher. And that's what I'm talking about. When you got that strike zone expanded just a little bit, a pitch like that is in there for a strike.
That's the top of the strike zone in that buffer zone. I think it's too close to take. It's a nice pitch. Let's take a look at it right here. That's right at the top of the strike zone. That's just barely above the belt. That's a little cutter that comes back down into the strike zone late. If we did an ABS challenge on it, I think the defense would win.
So already 3 strikeouts for Justin Kamana as Alden Hammond now steps in.
Been impressed with Kamana's off-speed command. Hitting the ball on the corners with that cutter, that little slide piece, change up. There it is right there.
At the plate, number 12, Alden Hammond.
Alden Hammond right back at the pitcher. The shortstop, Yamatsuka. Does he have a throw? Just not in time. Call that an infield base hit. Good speed shown by Alden Hammond.
Yeah, I think we're still a little slippery out there. Had a lot of rain on this field yesterday. Lost his footing. Watch it right here, up the middle. Got to it, excellent. Great range. That back foot slides out, and just no shot on the throw. Watch it right here. Still made a great effort to get rid of that baseball.
Now it's Micah Clyde's turn. 7-hole hitter here. Big swing and miss.
At the plate, number 10, Micah Clyde.
Yep, all that rain we had yesterday, you could see how it kind of affected the infield there on the left side. The field crew was working tirelessly yesterday and this morning getting this field ready to go in tip-top shape.
Yeah, and early in the morning, right, you had the sun wasn't out or anything like that, so even taking the tarps off takes some time to dry that dirt completely. Beautiful, beautiful facility. Our crew has done an amazing job. I love the edging of the grass and how well this field plays.
And a strike delivered there. Micah Clyde is rung up here, and Justin Kamana continues to be in the groove. Now there's 2 down.
Kamana's control has been precise so far in this game.
13,
In, out, up, down, changing speeds, 3-pitch mix. A lot of command.
So now it's Chase Hickman's turn. So Chase Hickman now standing in. Second baseman who has been getting all the work here early on in this game. As this one's fouled. Chase also has a brother, Noah Hickman, siblings on this Southeast squad.
And their father is the manager,
Yes.
Chad Hickman. So it's a family affair for Team Georgia.
Chase has been playing since he was 4 years old. puts this one right into right field for a base hit. So a 2-out rally perhaps here for Georgia. Runners on first and second.
And Chase is beat with this pitch a little bit, but he just serves it perfectly into the 4-hole. Watch it right here. He's a little bit beat, but the ball is perfectly placed into the 4-hole. There's nobody there.
For Georgia, number 5, Caden Brett.
That's what happens when a man's on first base, and his dad's loving it.
Yeah, there's Chad Hickman right there. Played Little League about 35 years ago. Loves to talk about it like it was yesterday. And he is the owner of a bar/restaurant called the Brass Rack.
Oh, I like it.
I was wondering coming into this tournament, you know, we talk about managers and their professions full time. I don't think I've ever had a restaurant owner or manager in all the years I've done Little League. Of course, such a demanding profession to be able to leave the establishment.
Right.
So cool to see Chad Hickman here.
Yeah, love it. Love it. Probably a watch party over there right now, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of early. Depends if they serve breakfast.
A pretty good reason to open early to watch this team from Macon compete. That one a little high and tight. 2 balls, no strikes. And hibachi is the food of choice for Caden Britt.
Yeah. Little steak hibachi with some broccoli. You in on that?
A little teriyaki.
Teriyaki. Little shrimp thrown in.
Can hear that sizzle right now.
Man.
So we're going to have time here. Yamatsuka wants to have a word with his pitcher, Kamana.
Little yum sauce. You like that?
Mm-hmm. Any sauce I will take.
You're saucy, huh?
Graydon Duke also whispers something into the ear of Kamana. So some big time strategy going on here for Hawaii. 2 down. Kamana trying to get his team back to the dugout. Caden Britt standing in here for Georgia. That one a little bit inside. 3 balls, no strikes, and a pitch away from loading the bases.
That's the one you want to wear right there. Load it up. Take the HBP on the soft breaking ball. See what happens here with a 3-ball count. Hitter advantage big time on any 3-ball count.
Watches it high, and now the top of the order is going to come up with the bases loaded and 2 down here in the second. That's the first walk issued by Justin Kamana.
And we're at the top of the order with Hayden Bell coming to the plate.
This Hayden Bell, he is described by his teammates as being the daredevil of this team.
Love it.
Likes to take chances.
Favorite food's pizza. Who doesn't like pizza? I think I'd eat pizza every day of my life. Big moment right here.
Over 30 pitches now for Justin Kamana. Hayden Bell struck out his first time up and waves at that one. Quickly down, 0-2 in the count.
And here we are. I've talked about it already several times. 2-strike hitting, 2-out hitting. That's what baseball's all about. The game is won and lost with 2 strikes or 2 outs. We'll see what happens here. Big moment.
Big curveball, got him. Oh, what a pitch by Justin.
80% of his pitches so far in this game have been in the strike zone. And there's another one right there. That's what it's all about, filling it up. And both these guys have done a great job. Both of these starters throwing strikes at a high clip so far in this game.
Bouncing ball here, and this is going to be foul. This ball is shot into center field for a base hit.
Drew, I've been impressed with their approach at the plate. It's right center, left center, gap to gap. The right-hand hitter staying. Look at that move to the baseball. Inside the baseball, short, compact swing, chest on the baseball. Watch it go right center line drive, and their left-hand hitters have been going left center line drive. So this is an approach that works from the little leagues all the way to the big leagues.
This ball's going to be popped up. And it's going to be out of play here.
There's been a lot of traffic in this game with the pitchers throwing so many strikes. Still, both teams have threatened.
And they got the runner in a pickle. First and second base here. And another runner picked off. Georgia has been exceptional picking runners off the base. They did it to Central several times on day one. And here we are here in the third.
That's their third pickoff that's executed for an out in this World Series so far. Yes, trying to put it together, trying to steal a bag. Good timing on the pick. And I like the fundamentally sound rundown right there by Team Georgia. Limited throws. You want a no throw would be the best. They went 2 throws basically for the out. Not bad. Got the runner committed going one way. Nice job. Good work. That's a quick inning right there, Drew.
So that's impressive there by Aaron Vaughn, and Georgia trying to answer the run for Hawaii to the bottom of
the arsenal so far in this baseball game. Both pitchers have been filling it up at a high rate, 80% to 85%.
Xavier Chaney here to lead off, and he'll smack this one to center. Drifting back to make the catch is Boston Schwager, the center fielder, and there's one away.
Been so impressed so far in the games that we've done in this World Series. The strike ability of the pitchers on the mound has been impressive. These young men, these young kids, 13 to 16-year-olds, filling up the strike zone.
So now Caden Harvey's turn. We talked about his all-around talent and how he is the guy who shined for the Southeast last year in Taylor, Michigan. Swings at the first pitch. Takahashi is under it for the West, and a quick 2 outs.
Yeah, they've been throwing Harvey a lot of off speed to start this game, a lot of breaking balls, a few changeups, not many fastballs for strikes. There's another one popped up in the infield. They recognize his bat speed. They're trying to slow him down a little bit. Might have a scouting report. May have watched the Junior Little League World Series Championship last year. Scouted him off of that tape.
Another one sent in the air. And the shortstop drifting back can be a tough play. It's going to drop and shallow left. And you see Kason Mann over there is going to stand on first base.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about that is Kason Mann needs to be on second base right here. Did not come hard out of the box. Assumed he was going to have a pop-up. Don't think of results. Just play the game hard all the way, and you're on second base right now in scoring position with 2 outs. Now, he's going to try to steal a bag, probably make up for that lack of hustle out of the box, but he's on second base easy with his speed and his athleticism.
Cam McDonald to the second baseman. So Hawaii's Justin Kamana doing a good job keeping the ball on the ground. And
just too much speed down the line. Watch it right here. Excellent range in the 6-hole. Tries to make the jump throw to first. And just too much speed down the line. I think he's safe either way. But great effort.
This ball taken outside. So Kamano aboard here in the fourth. And Boston Schwager, who had a base hit his last time up, now swinging it for Hawaii. Again, watch the demeanor of Aaron Vaughn, though. I really like how this pitcher just continues to work. Likes watching the news on TV.
Interesting.
Popped up this time. Should be playable for Zay Cheney.
That's a big out right there. Now you're one pitch away. If you're Vaughn on the mound, one pitch away. Double play could end this inning, potentially.
That brings up Maddox Osei. He was hit by a pitch in the back in his first plate attempt. Takes one high this time. Maddox, very consistent hitter. He's got tons of power as well. Good rip right at the third baseman. He'll knock it down, stay with it, and throw over to first to get the out. Good job by Caden Harvey over there, and there's two away.
Yeah, Caden Harvey staying with this ball right here. Unfortunately, didn't come up clean, still got it out, had the presence of mind to make that second effort. But boy, that would have been a routine 5-4-3 double play. That's probably what he's thinking too. But hey, let's get one, minimize, and go from here. Great pitch by Vaughn to roll that potential double play. And also a great job by Harvey recovering and getting it out.
So now it's Graydon Duke. This guy had an RBI base hit his last time up, the only Hawaii run thus far and only run in this game. Graydon usually playing third base. He can catch, though, as well for the West. Tell you what, this guy, just looking at him, the hitter right now for Hawaii, is a very dangerous guy at the plate. Takes a strike there. Would you consider maybe putting him on here or just pitch to him?
I think you
with
pitch
first base
to him.
open.
I mean, it's early in the game. It's only a one-run game. Long way to go. I think you trust Vaughn here.
Gets a good piece of this one. It's going to drift back into left field. And Hayden Bell on the run is going to make the catch.
And it paid off. Trust Vaughn. Get out of the...
Sports director at the CBS affiliate back in 2001, and there was a great right-hander for the Huskers playing for Dave Van Horn's team.
Were you in Lincoln, Nebraska?
His name was Shane Comine.
Comine? Yeah, sure.
And the guy was just an absolute force.
2002 College World Series.
Led him to their first College World Series.
I was there with Georgia Tech as the associate head coach. Watched him throw a brilliant game in Omaha for the head coach, Dave Van Horn, who currently is the head coach at Arkansas. Shane Comine, great pitcher. Wow, awesome job of dropping that name.
Yeah, just kind of comes to mind over the years when you think of all the baseball you covered. He's Bobby Miranda. I'm Drew Felios, telling baseball stories and watching perhaps the future of the game right before our eyes here.
For sure. Yeah. That Nebraska squad was loaded. Alex Gordon.
Oh, man.
World
Superstar.
Series champion.
Yep, went to the Kansas City Royals. Great career.
Yep. Do you remember who won that World Series?
Oh, gosh. You date me here. I remember as Micah Clyde here stands in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I was at that World Series, covered it, and I remember George W. Bush, President of the United States, made an appearance in Omaha. The whole place was kind of on lockdown. All of us in the media were kind of waiting, and we're kind of waiting in the hallways. Everybody kind of on edge.
The old Rosenblatt Stadium.
Yeah, oh yeah. Old school time. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. This ball is ripped into left field for a base hit. And Micah Clyde is aboard here with 1 out. So we're all kind of waiting in the hallway. Not sure what's going to happen. And all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, this guy just comes out and waves, and it's the president, George Bush, kind of just waking everybody up. Hey, guys, what's up? Great to see you.
Huge baseball fan. Look at that move to the baseball. Brought his hands in. Line drive pulled. over the third baseman's head. Ball's hit well. Micah Clyde, the shortstop, really good athlete. National champion, 2002, Texas. Augie Garrido.
Inside part of the plate. Stolen base.
Do you remember their closer? Big time closer for Texas on that team?
Oh boy. Houston Street?
Yes, sir. Houston Street. Good job right there, Drew. Another legend in college baseball. Yeah, we had a great team at Georgia Tech that year. Finished 5th in the country. School record 52 wins. Thought the Georgia Tech team was going to shatter that this year, but didn't happen.
Give you another name. Guy who played for Nebraska, eventually went on to play for the Tampa Bay Rays. Hit a legendary home run during the Rays run. Dan Johnson, big lefty.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Great baseball.
It really is the greatest game when you think about it.
It's the greatest. It's the randomness of baseball.
Yeah.
That's what I like. And it's the only game where the defense has the ball. So right now, the pitcher, the defense has the ball. They start and stop the game. The defense, not the offense. The defense determines when the game's played. And that's why I like it.
3 balls, no strikes. And Georgia right now feeling like they are due at the plate. Kept off the scoreboard up to this point. Right now, Georgia with a runner in scoring position. He is having a good time out there trying to distract the pitcher, Micah Clyde, right now on the base pass. Hickman watches it, and again, that's a little bit outside looked, but
generous.
Yep.
Generous away zone right there, off the buffer of that black part of the plate. Big moment midway through this baseball game. Narrow lead for Hawaii.
Chase Hickman has wanted this opportunity so badly to play in the Senior League World Series. He's at bat here and he takes ball 4. So first and second now with just 1 out, and you feel a big inning coming for Georgia.
Now batting number 5, Caden Britt.
This is huge right here. Now remember, Georgia likes to run. They could double steal here, first and second. 2 really good athletes on the base paths. Then a base hit would put them up 2-1.
Caden Britt stepping in, gets a good swing on this one. The center fielder drifting back. Schwager makes the grab. He's got a live arm out there. And still the tag will be set over to third base is Micah Clyde. And Georgia now with 2 outs has runners on the corners.
Nice job of bounce tagging right there and getting to third base. Pretty good piece to center field. Watch Micah Clyde immediately get back to the bag. Now it's first and third, just 90 feet away from scoring a run, potentially tying this game for the Southeast. It's been a tight one, Drew.
So third time up for Hayden Bell. Kamana trying to keep everybody close. Remember, Georgia stranded 3 runners in the last inning. And as you say over and over again, Coach Miranda, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here we go.
That's baseball. Do you execute offensively with 2 outs? Do you execute with 2 strikes? We're not in the 2-strike mode yet. 0-0, but it is 2 outs. So where the game is won or lost on offense and defense. Definitely pay attention to the game every time with 2 strikes or 2 outs. Backbreaker. So if I'm a pitcher and I have 2 strikes on the hitter and he gets a hit, does something positive, has a quality at bat, or I have 2 outs and I'm on defense and I can't finish the inning, momentum changer.
One ball, one strike. Here with 2 down. Georgia trying to get on the scoreboard here in the 4th. This is lifted and it's gonna drop in the outfield. We are tied at 1, and a good piece of hitting by Hayden Bell pulls this game level.
And that's what it's all about right there. 2 out hitting, men in scoring position. Hayden Bell stays back just enough on this off-speed pitch and just serves it into right center. And again, that's where the RBIs live, through the middle of the field. He tries to pull that ball. It's a ground ball to third or short, and he's got a good chance of being out with soft contact. You stay through the middle, base hit, RBI. That's how it works.
60th pitch on the way for Justin Kamana. Savion Chaney now the batter.
And this inning isn't close to over. You're talking about the top of the order with Hayden Bell coming through right there, and now Chaney in the 2-hole. Harvey, there's really good athletes, really good bats coming up for Georgia. Still in this inning with 2 outs.
So Chaney, a track star. Not just a great baseball player. Get back quickly to first base. And I know today, travel ball, all the demands of being a great baseball player. Would you still recommend these guys play as many sports as possible? So Kyson Oyu here starts things off. And Hugh to the third baseman. Good glove there by Harvey, and they'll make the tag at first with Alden Hammond for the first out.
That's a big first out right there after scoring a run. Want to get that leadoff hitter out, very important. Try to keep that momentum in your dugout.
This ball's ripped. Second baseman, though, able to drift over and make the play. Chase Hickman, he has had a good game defensively. And a quick 2 outs for Hawaii. So Chase Hickman, most liked kid on the team, playing this game for about 12 years. Started just 4 years old. Picked up a bat for the first time. And his father, Chad Hickman, all smiles this morning. Chad had a good conversation with him. He said it was a great day on Saturday. Coached our team to a victory, went back to the hotel and watched the entire game, the broadcast on ESPN+.
Oh, fantastic. Beautiful. We love that. We hope there's a lot of people back in Hawaii right now, waking up early, watching this game. And in the Macon area. Any fans of Little League Baseball? The senior division.
Kyson Kitagawa gets a good swing on it. This one's trouble. And it's going to drift foul.
Wow, man. Plenty of distance to get out of here. Just a little bit foul. Ball was hammered down the line.
So Kyson showing some power. I mentioned he's the smallest guy on the team. Plays big, though. He's got tremendous heart. Now 1-2, the count. Just outside 2-2. Kyson, voted by his teammates as the most likely future president of the United States. Great leadership. Leads by example. 2-2 now. Here's the offering from Vaughn. And struck him out. Little high and outside, but that strike zone has been, again, a little bit expanded here today.
The buffers are being called today, and you got to sit back on it, make something happen here. There's a fastball just for show. You feel a breaking ball coming here. Yeah, but about 75 to 80% clip with their strike percentage so far in this game. And the score shows it, 1-1 here in the fifth. Both pitchers just filling it up.
Caden Harvey has not been on base today. Struck out, then popped out in his 2 plate attempts. This ball fouled away.
Big star last year in Taylor, Michigan at the Junior Little League World Series. Helped his team get to the championship game. They won the United States division, and then they lost in the championship. Ooh.
So Harvey will take his base here. He'll get on for the first time. He's a tremendous athlete, great speed on the base pass, so that's a great way to start the inning.
Yeah, and he's happy to get down to first base, have that free 90 to start the inning with nobody out, especially with the command of both of these pitchers. This one just gets away, trying to go in, and it's up. Hits Harvey right in the back of his shoulder there.
Checking the pitch count here. Looks like 66 pitches for Justin Kamana.
We have 67 on our bug, so.
Kaysen Mann, the pitcher. Kaysen Mann, rather, the designated hitter today. Coming up here in the 4-hole.
Definitely know that George is trying to run here.
Strike taken by Mann. Popped out his last time up. Bat been a little quiet today. Loves Ronald Acuna Jr.
Braves fan. Ooh. Have to control the running game. This Georgia team loves to run the bases.
Lots of chatter right now in the dugouts. Good lead from Harvey. There's the West making that noise as ball is in there for a strike. Love the reserves, how they stick together. Everybody's got a role on a team. If you're not on the field, hey, that's okay. You can still contribute.
Doing a great job of controlling the running game, varying his looks, pick, pitch, and then very quick to the plate. About a 1-1 to 1-2 to the plate. Tough to run on.
This ball's ripped. Shortstop. Gonna check the runner at second, go to first with it. Good job by Yamatsuka making that adjustment and getting the sure play at first, but the runner does advance now to scoring position.
Yeah, that's actually a positive at bat, moving the runner into scoring position. But a nice play at shortstop, just getting the out there as the ball was hit softly into the 6-hole. Cam McDonald, one of the top hitters for the Southeast squad, led off in game 1, hitting in the 5-hole today.
So lineup shuffle just a little bit from manager Chad Hickman. 1 ball, no strikes to Cam McDonald. Takes one high, 2-0 now. Talked about his walk-off 3-run homer at State to help get the Southeast team here. You wear that black and gold of the Southeast in Little League, you know you've done something in your region. Sometimes we underestimate the road that teams took just to get here.
Hawaii very aware of the running game of Georgia. Keeping an eye on the runner, Harvey.
And this ball misses inside, so 3-0 now, and McDonald's got some wheels. And there's your go-ahead potential run right there. And Caden Harvey.
Don't be surprised right now. Men in scoring position, Cam McDonald, one of the top hitters on the Georgia squad, could get the green light here, 3-0.
Takes a strike. Like the way you're thinking, Coach. Alden Hammond on deck here for Georgia. Huge moment in this game. Bottom of the 5th inning, tied at 1.
Always in the back of the mind defensively. They were told before the game by the coaching staff, you have to control Georgia's running game. They try to steal third, steal second, always moving. They're doing a nice job of it so far in this game.
McDonald takes one high, and he'll take first base.
But here's what that does. You're thinking about the running game a little bit. Now your command can be a little shoddy. You walk McDonald. So now instead of controlling the hitter, you have part of your focus on controlling the running game. And that's why I like the pressure that Georgia applies on their opponents. It's a great, great offensive approach.
Chad Hickman now having a word with Alden Hammond. Chad's been involved in Little League for just over 12 years, done it all at Vine Ingle Little League in Macon. Talk about Macon, Georgia, too. You talk about all the great music that has come out of there historically. Southeast trying to make some good music right here, right now. It looks like we could have a pitching change for the West. It's just about that time. These two pitchers, starting pitchers, have done awesome, but I think we're going to see a new arm.
Micah Clyde.
It's very difficult to do, especially when you're throwing that many strikes.
Brings up Micah Clyde now. Was impressed by the way Micah came into the game. Remember, he came in relief and shut down the Central on Saturday.
Yes.
Did a tremendous job pitching.
Completed that shutout, 9-0 against Central.
Micah is a kid that very quiet, doesn't say a whole lot. Coaches say, though, he's really starting to become more of a vocal leader and speak more. Big LeBron James fan. Second best player maybe in basketball that we've seen.
Pitching. It's going to be interesting to see how this finishes here in Easley, South Carolina. Game 1 today of 5 here at the J.B. Owen Sports Complex.
So Titan Takahashi leading things off. He'll take a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Aaron Vaughn feeling pretty good about himself right now. Pitcher for the Southeast.
And he hasn't even thrown 60 pitches yet, and we're already in the 6th inning. Talk about a strike percentage.
That ball is mashed, but that will drift foul as well. Boy, Hawaii, they have really laid into some balls. If they straighten out, it's going to be a whole different game.
Yes. But as a pitcher, you love that. I used to say that all the time. Give me 5 of those a game and we'll win. That means you're throwing the ball in with execution. Pull the ball foul as long as you can hit it, as far as you can hit it, no problem, doesn't count. And then get them out soft down and away after that. Like
Soft
that.
one right back to the pitcher, Vaughn. He'll take care of it. And there's 1 out.
That's worked for over 100 years, Drew. Hard in, soft away. Still works in the game of baseball, from Little League all the way to the big leagues.
So now Riley Omine will come to the plate. Aaron Vaughn cruising right now for the Southeast. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Starts him off high. Riley Omine, very humble young man, says manager Tai Takahashi. Gets a good swing on this one. Will this have a chance to drop? Trying to get over there, and it's foul. Good hustle shown by that Southeast defense. Riley Omine, an exceptionally hard worker as well. Kind of a lunch pail guy. First guy to show up, last guy to leave. So 2, 3, and 4 here for the West in the 6th inning as Justin Camano will be on deck here for Hawaii. You just feel like Vaughn is in the groove. I mean, as soon as he stepped in, Vaughn was ready to pitch that baseball.
He is throwing the ball very, very well. He's throwing it on what we call the L. You draw a big L down the body of the hitter, and then the bottom of that L goes down and away. He's throwing the ball in and up, and then down and away right there, as you saw on that strikeout. He's living on the L. There's another one, down and away at the knees, and then up and in at the letters.
Now Justin Camano's turn.
Yeah, it's been a great outing so far for Vaughn. Only at 64 pitches, and he's through 5 and almost 5. He's through 5 2/3. Imagine being under 70 pitches and throwing a full 6 innings. That's what we're looking at here, with 2 outs in the top of the 6th.
Got a great defense behind him as well. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Camano. This ball is driven left field. It's going to carry, and it's going to go off the wall. So Justin Camano coming through for the West as the go-ahead run now standing on second base for Hawaii.
Justin Camano gets a fastball in the inner half and turns on it. Watch this move to the baseball. Good extension out front. And this ball's driven with backspin, 1 hop off the wall, right off the ESPN sign. Let's go.
So now Boston Schwager. Big opportunity for Hawaii to take a lead.
And here we go. 2 outs. Man in scoring position. Traffic with 2 outs. Can you execute offensively, or will you execute defensively? This is where the game, the balance of the game is always comes down to.
Boston Schwager 1 for 2.
Something cooking right here for Georgia. Nobody out. Now, do you bunt here, or do you try to run, or just let him swing the bat? Definitely want to get guys in scoring position, as many as possible.
Oh. Again, an expanded zone, a little bit paying off there for the pitcher, Riley Omine. Hayden Bell, there's his damage today. 1 for 3, a base hit his last time up. All this talk about pizza, too, seeing the graphic there on the screen.
Yeah, it's making me hungry.
I think after the game, what do you say, we go for pizza?
Exactly.
A little extra cheese?
I'm all in on that. And remember, this is the top of the order for Georgia. The bottom turning the lineup over. Big hitters coming up right here for Southeast. Huge moment in this game, especially with Georgia being the home team. They go ahead. They're 3 outs away from a win.
And do you hear the war chant coming from the dugout?
I do.
Team from Macon, I think.
Sounds like the Braves.
Atlanta Braves action going on here. And Easley, this little dribbler, not going to be an easy play. Handled well by the shortstop and just in time. Yamatsuka over to first base. This could possibly get a review here.
It's definitely going to get a review. Hayden Bell can really run. That was a banger at first base. Nice play. Just getting it out right there. If the out stands, it's going to be like a sac bunt because both runners could advance. Now there's only one out. It's a win-win for Georgia either way. We'll take a look and see what we've got from our angles.
Will, in fact, get a review. Matt Everett, second base umpire right there.
Is currently under review.
Little hesitation here from Yamatsuka. Thought maybe a double play would be in order, but.
Ooh, that's a banger.
Ball not quite in the mitt. Now it's in the mitt, and looks like it's on the bag there.
Ooh, that's going to be a tough one right there. Remember, the call is out, so it has to be definite video evidence. I think he's out.
Yeah.
I thought he was out live. Right there.
Not by much.
No, it's a banger. Great call.
So Andrew Downs, Richard Condrey, Matt Everett, Stanley Martina get together. Want to get this call right here. Huge call in this game. As you said, if it is in fact out and the call stands, runners on second and third, still great opportunity for the Southeast.
Yes, it's a win-win for the Southeast either way. Bases loaded or second and third with one out. In my opinion, I think he was out.
Yep.
What do you think, Drew?
I think by a half step.
Yeah.
We'll get one more look at it here, and it's when does that ball pop the mitt? Right there, and the.
Ooh, I don't know. That one's a little different. It's tough. That's a tough one, right? It's in the glove, and it was already an out. So I feel like the video evidence is going to be like, hey, the call was out, and the play will stand, in my opinion.
Have not had an overturn yet in this game. Again, the ball's in the mitt right there, and the foot doesn't look like it's fully on the bag. I think it's just out. And the call will stand. I think the right call made here. Good job by the umpires.
Yes. Great call. Fantastic call. Great hustle by Bell down the line, but moved both runners. Set the team up for a great opportunity to score right here. Infield is going to be in for Hawaii. Your average was way up with those guys close to the plate. You can see the infield right there, nice and tight to the hitter.
Xavion Chaney will be the batter. Looks at a ball right down the pipe for strike one. Chaney popped out today. Got on because of an error his first time up.
Hawaii needs some soft contact on the ground right here to keep it at 1-1. Or a
this one's popped up. Will it be deep enough for the runner to tag? He's going to try it. The ball takes a few skips. The run is across the plate. Safe at third base. Oh, what a sequence. Thought there was no way, Bobby, that he would have a chance to score that run. That was in shallow center field, but that throw just limped to the plate.
Yeah, the throw just wasn't strong enough. It was just deep enough. You can see it right here, but the throw just did not come out of the hand strong enough and then hits the ground. Not enough on that ball. And then the presence of mind to get the extra 90 right there. Like it. Getting to third base. And only now 90 feet away from home plate. We're going to have another review on the ball. The play at third base.
You saw that throw from center field, though. It hit the worst possible spot for Hawaii. It hit the uphill part of the pitcher's mound, which caused it to just kind of dribble slowly to the plate.
Yes, just not enough. You got to clear the pitcher's mound, and then the ball will one hop throw to the plate. Just didn't have enough oomph on this. Watch. It hits way behind the pitcher's mound. I think that's a good job of letting that ball go through, because otherwise you have no shot if you relay that. Just not enough on that throw to create an out. It's a tough one right there.
As a former coach, 35 years in D1 baseball,
yes.
How much would you practice simple just throwing and catching?
Oh, all the time, every single day. As a matter of fact, every throw that you have on a baseball field, just like this one, has a purpose. There's not one throw on the baseball field. Yeah, he's definitely going to be safe here as well. There's not one throw on a baseball field that you throw without a target or a purpose, okay? Or a pace, because a shorter throw or a longer throw demands more pace. The longer the throw, the more the down angle and the harder the pace. The shorter the throw, the more the up angle. Try to catch a ball on a down angle when we're 10 feet away from each other, like on a flip. Very difficult, right? So that's a soft uphill pace. If you throw the ball from the outfield at like the 6 hole as a shortstop, that's a downhill and a lot of pace, like a lot of velocity. So fundamentally in your head, you're thinking about these things. We work on that daily. As a kid, as a college kid, everybody, you need to stay on the line every day and throw to a target with pace. Definitely safe at third base.
So these umpires on their game, back-to-back reviews have been upheld with the calls on the field. Home plate umpire right there, Andrew Downs, doing a good job this morning. I kind of like the expanded zone. And Riley Omine now bearing down.
Now batting number 16, Caden Harvey.
So Caden Harvey talked about his bat all day long, have not seen the full capability of it, and let's see if that time is right now. This one is shot into right field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. It gets by Kyson Hugh out there. Harvey's going to try and dig for second and now third. How about this from Georgia? A 3-1 ball game here in the 6th. So call it a double and advancing the third base on the air.
I think it's a single and then a two-base error because he gets by you. I mean, that's definitely has to be a single. But a really good move to the ball. This ball's up in the strike zone. Harvey stays inside the baseball. Really good swing. Big knock. Big tack-on run for Georgia. Huge tack-on run for Georgia right there to get it to 3-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. And remember, they're the home team. They're 3 outs away from a victory here and going 2-0 in this tournament.
One thing that, or a couple things that stand out about this team in black and gold, they got great athletes, all-around athletes, and these kids really compete.
No question.
Don't get down on themselves. They got really good camaraderie, great body language. Have a change in right field here for Hawaii. Caden Harvey right now standing on third. He's done his job. And the power guy, Kason Mann.
Ryan Kohagura.
They checked first base to see if Harvey missed the base on that turn at first. And he hit the base.
So defensive change made for the West as heading into right field, Raiden Kohagura, he comes off the bench late, and there he is right there. Kaysen Mann stepping in now, and Mann ripping one. This is into center field, and the hit parade for the Southeast continues. 4-1 right now, the score. Caden Harvey all smiles as he heads into the dugout.
Yeah, another big tack-on run, and that's a big inning now. 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th for Georgia. This is through the middle of the field, hit hard. That's where the RBIs live, through the middle, TTM. Look for Georgia to keep putting the pressure on offensively, try to steal a bag, get in scoring position again. As you know, they love to run.
Cam McDonald now the hitter.
If you're Hawaii right now, definitely need to close the door on this inning defensively. Get back in the dugout and swing the bats.
So Georgia starting to pile it on here. Cam McDonald. They'll watch 4 straight balls and head to first base. So middle of the order right now for the Southeast. Alden Hammond comes in, and with Georgia being the home team, they take the field in the 7th and hold Hawaii. This game is over.
Wow.
So the Southeast right now sees the finish line. They like what they're seeing. If you can win the first 2 games in this tournament, you are sitting pretty. Shoot it down to third base. The tag is there, but again, just a little bit late. Third base umpire, Stanley Martina, right on top of it.
And there's that running game for Georgia, being aggressive, even with 2 outs, getting 2 runners in scoring position. Now a lot of traffic out there, 1 knock, and you're looking at a 5-run lead for Georgia with 1 swing of the bat.
Alden Hammond now digging in. Strike delivered there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hammond, a baseball fanatic. He's played first base for the Southeast here on day 1, and here.
That's a good pitch, down and in. Close to finishing this thing up.
It looks like we're going to get a pinch hitter here, Noah Propios. He's going to get called to duty. Let's see if he can get aboard here for the West.
Need base runners for Hawaii here.
Just try and keep their hopes alive in situations like this.
Base runners.
Yep.
It's so hard when a pitcher's filling it up, though. The walk and the HBP are out of play, so you got to put the ball in play, and it's hard to put together 3, 4 hits in a row. You need help. An error, an HBP, a walk, something like that. But Aaron Vaughn has been filling it up at about an 80% clip. And that's very difficult to score runs on a pitcher that's doing that.
Curveball took a little off it, missed inside, 2-1. Just efficient, very rare we see a complete game here at this level. Aaron Vaughn on the brink of doing it. And now 2 strikes. Hawaii down to their last strike.
2s across the board, 2-2 count, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 7th with a 4-1 lead. Georgia could advance to 2-0 here in the World Series.
Oh, put a good pitch in there, but that's a good piece of hitting. Noah Propios.
Nice job. Noah Propius said, nope, my 2-strike approach is better than that pitch. Take that right through the middle and keep this game going. It's only a 3-run deficit for Hawaii. Looking for base runners, Drew.
And now riding Kohagura, his first time up for the West as well. So if you can get Kohagura aboard here, the potential tying run would come to the plate.
Yeah, you're one swing away from tying the game.
Hard hit, and this one just foul. Oh, that was close. Third base umpire Stanley Martina, again, right there.
A good call, very close. Just down outside the base. See it right there.
So Tai Takahashi right now hoping his team can keep this going. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, big pitch. Aaron Vaughn comes up with it again. And again, the West down to their last strike.
Need to battle, find a way to get on, scratch and claw here.
The 1-2 from Vaughn. Throw it back to first here. Count even to 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hawaii desperately looking for another base runner. Bring that tying run to the plate.
Pitch number 85 from Aaron Vaughn. Here it is. Driven into right. The right fielder's there, and he makes the grab. It's Cam McDonald putting this one away. 4-1 in favor of Georgia, taking care of Hawaii, and just a well-played ball game all around.
Yeah, solid victory.